Hey guys, I wanted to share with you a few projects I've been working on. If you follow my blog or have been checking my blog, I have been regularly posting on there, but I haven't been making videos. I've been in a card making craze, so I've been making tons of cards, and I have pictures and information on my blog. But that's my newest project. I've been swept up by the card making craze, and I never thought it would happen, but it has. And I'm totally loving making cards. So that's mostly what I've been working on, but I do have a couple projects that I wanted to share with you. This project is one that I made. I got inspiration from one of Bona's old videos, and she made a file folder system like this for her digital images, and I made one for my greeting farm images. I do swaps for greeting farm images sometimes, and I just had a ton of images just sitting around, not organized, just sitting in a pile in a baggie, and I wanted something where I can organize them and makes them easy for me to find when I need them for a project. So what I did was I took a 6x12 piece of chipboard and scored it and to make the binding, and then just punched holes and tied ribbon, and I just covered it with pattern paper. It was real simple, and this binding idea is from Laura with Following the Paper Trail, so you can check out her. I'll put her link down at the bottom bar, but her channel has a tutorial video on how to make this chipboard type binding, and I just made it real easy. Just covered it with some paper and then put some images on the front. And then inside I just made these simple pockets, and I put the image on the front of what images are in that folder. So like here's Geisha Anya, and I colored her up and then put her on the front, and then inside is where I store my images of that stamp. So it makes it really easy, and I also got to play and color and then add the images onto the to the folder, and then that's where I keep the images. So anyways, that was my really simple technique on how to do these little pockets, and I just love how simple and easy it is. Then I just go into the pocket, pull it out, there I have Friday. So anyways, that's the simple book. So I just have, and some of them you can see I haven't gotten around to posting or putting the actual image on the front, and that's why I tied it with ribbon so that I could always add more pages as I get more images or whatever. So that's that project. And then I also have another project that I worked on, and this is something I hardly ever make things that I actually keep here for myself. Sorry, I'm still in my sweats here for the day, so I don't want to show myself too much. But I made this on canvas, and this is a 12x12 canvas that I first painted with acrylic paint, brown acrylic paint, and then I used clear embossing powder and stamped this image along the edges. So along all the edges I have that clear embossing powder stamped image, just to add some detail to the edges. And then I painted the whole front. I actually first gridded off in 4x4 squares. Since it's 12x12, I made 3 rows of 4x4 squares, and I gridded it just using pencil, and then I went over the pencil with brown paint so that the brown paint showed through the squares, but didn't paint the whole thing brown. I just painted the part that would show, if that makes sense. And then I used Botanica Bella by Graphic 45. I used that paper line as my background pages, and I just cut that at 3 3/4 by 3 3/4, and so that some of the brown would still show. And then I used just like 5 pictures of my husband and I. I don't have a lot of things up in our house of just my husband and I. Now that we have kids, they kind of take over the wall space. So I wanted something that was special, that was just us. And so I added some of my favorite pictures of us and some Tim Holtz embellishments, lots of flowers. This 5, we've been married 5 years this year, so I added the 5. There's a door handle here to make it pop out. This key that says memory, an F for our last name, lots of Prima bling, just lots of vintage items here, feather on the end, And then as you keep going, this philosophy tag says breathe. Sometimes our life gets so crazy we forget to just stop and breathe. And then and I use an Adash ticket, it says love in the ornate plate. So there's just lots of little details. I wanted just something special for my husband and I. So anyways, I hope you enjoy those projects, and check out my blog if you want to see all of the cards that I've been working on and all the other ramblings that we've been up to. Check out my blog and I'll post it down there. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.